Hello everybody, what is up? This is Armgerman, and we're going to jump right into some more awesome Starcraft 2 action for you today. And it's been a little bit since I've casted, because I got one of those things called a job, and it's terrible. But I'm ready to bring to you, in the bottom left-hand corner of the map in Entombed Valley, it is the red Protoss player, Hocash, and his blue Zerg opponent in the bottom right-hand corner, it is TheFavorite. Alright, ZVP, one of my favorite matchups to actually watch because it's not imbalanced late game like it is for TVP. TVP, right, like the Terran has a very good start, and we actually have a very early probe going out there. Going to go ahead and scout the top position. TVP, the Terran has a very early advantage in the beginning, and the Protoss has a huge advantage late game, because like 3 storms can change the entire course of a game late game. But in like ZVP, for example, it's kind of just balanced, I feel like. The Protoss has response to late game Zerg, the Zerg has response to late game Protoss. Some would say that the Zerg is a little overpowered late game in this matchup, has a little bit more slight of an edge, but I really feel like the Protoss has abilities to make that advantage dissipate. And you see the Chrono Boost is going down on the Nexus, because where else is it going to go at 2 minutes? We do see a forge that has been thrown down here. This replay courtesy of reddit.com/r/castit. A great subreddit for those of you who want to get your games casted, or for those of you that want to cast some games. We do see a forge. Will this just be a normal forge for his fast expand? The money is pretty low for the Protoss, and here is a forward pylon. So no, it will not be forged for his fast expand. It will instead be a forging cannon rush. There's no other type of cannon rush. Spawning pool being thrown down immediately. You see a second probe has been brought along for the action, and the big drone pool. So what are we going to have here out of Hocash? How is he going to do this? 2 cannons do go down on the low ground. Very nice positioning. And talk about the overextension here by TheFavorite. This is exactly what Hocash wanted. It's a lot of drones pulling here, and this is going to be very difficult for TheFavorite to deal with. One cannon does actually get canceled, and he will probably clean this one up down here, and that's just a pylon actually, so he's actually in pretty good shape. Some perhaps early cancels out of Hocash. This cannon's going to fall, and then now this cannon is going to be under attack, and he is using a lot of drones. The income virtually 0 for the Zerg. It was 0 there for him, and at 620 to 20. So this has been nothing but beneficial for the Protoss player. Yes, he invested a lot of money into cannons. Yes, he invested a lot into these 2 pylons. However, these 2 pylons are still here. Protoss has a lot of money, would like to actually see him build some gateways or something, but this is costing a lot out of TheFavorite's economy. He's not able to have drones mining the way he should be. Checking out that income tab once again. The Zerg not responding as harshly this time, but there are a lot down. That probe finally did get picked off, and it looks like actually a lot of these things will cancel. Not canceling that pylon for some odd reason, but actually this cannon and a pretty good chance of finishing. That pylon will finish, so he will have 4 pylons in his base, 300 minerals in the bank. Lings are now out and are going to deal with that, and it will get canceled before it finishes. All these pylons will now fall because the Ling production is on a roll, but still, I feel like the damage has been done, or it should have been done. However, Hocash, as I understand, this replay is a Masters League replay. You could tell Hocash got to Masters just with that working. And these Lings, if they wanted, could run over here and do some actually serious damage if they get up here before this cannon finishes, because there is a Nexus, a gateway, and a cannon on the way. Unfortunately, that's not enough to stop this. These Lings are going to get up here, and they're going to pick off this 1 probe. No, going to decide it's not worth the shots from the cannon. There is no pylon here in the main for Hocash. Hocash is going to be forced to pull all of his probes, and are they going to come back and fight? They want to, but TheFavorite knowing, no, I cannot engage pylons or probes when they are going to mineral drill. Pretty good engagement there from TheFavorite. Going to pick off maybe 1 probe. Nope. Hocash actually doing a pretty good job controlling his drones there, and we do see that these 3 pylons are still up, and we see that the Lings are starting to get in there, and they might as well force the engagement. No, decides he doesn't want to. Ling's just doing a little bit of damage at a time. Will they get 1? They do get 1, And let's check out what the workers killed tab is. The favorite killing 3 now, and actually just still keeping these 2 lings alive. Very crucial to keep those alive. I'm going to go ahead here and try to work on another one. Will they get it? No, it looks like they actually will sacrifice it and will get it. Very nicely done there by the favorite to punish hocash. There is still only 1 cannon up, nothing coming out of this gateway. And he's still low on money, very low on money. This Nexus is finished. We do see that the Zerg is going to go ahead and add on some gas. Because hocash didn't macro behind this, we can say that this game is pretty much effectively over, right? Not a very easy reality to admit, but hocash had a lot more money. He forced the Zerg into a very poor economic situation and still did not do anything behind it. There's still a gateway, a cybernetics core just now beginning at the 7-minute 45-second mark. This pylon is going to fall, and there's not even warp gate yet up so that he can't warp in zealots to do some damage. If he had his warp gate up like he should have by now, he could warp in zealots right here and just be so annoying. But alas, he does not. And there are now 4 gas running, and a lair is now on the way. You see the last of these pylons is getting picked off, and this will not supply block hocash because he has spent so much money on extra pylons, realizing that the day would have to end when all those pylons died. 33 of 36, he is just fine. As we see the zealot there blocking in the wall. Warp gate speed, or warp gate now, just now underway. The 3rd base from the favorite being taken, and we do see these lings are over here to take out these destructible rocks. A pylon is going to come, a probe is going to come in over here and try to be a little bit sneaky. And let's see if this gets scouted by the favorite. It does not, and still has not yet scouted it. And there he goes. He will scout it now. And will the favorite notice, though? Does not look like it. I really want to know what that probe is doing. Actually going to go up here, and looks like he will plant a proxy pylon. Is he going to be in range of any of those lings? He can. He can see that very clearly. Oh, he decides to cancel. But he's given it up already. These lings know where it's at. Very poor decision making there from hocash. Hocash not really playing too smart with this. +1 is on the way for him, but +1 and Spire is on the way for the Zerg player. There is that Spire. Such a cute, small little building, as we do see the probe and the pylon getting cleaned up immediately. What we have going on over here, we do hear the lings taking out the destructible rocks, and who can blame them? 2 gateways are also on the way. I only think hocash's only option is to go Dark Templar and hope that his opponent doesn't have detection. Kind of like just build 8 Dark Templar, send them in, and if they die, that's GG. +1 is going to finish for him a little bit before his opponent, but with Spire halfway done, +1 melee, Carapace on the way, and Zergling's speed on the way, those +1 zealots aren't going to be as effective. More gateways are being added on, and he's going to be up to, how many is he up to right now? He's up to 6. Is there any more here? 7 gateways now are up for hocash, and that will give him a fair amount of production. However, is there going to be enough? Is he going to have enough at the time when this Spire tech hits? Because our Zerg opponent is up to 600 minerals, 1200 gas, so he will be ready for 6 mutalisks as soon as they pop. Right now, he should be making those mutas. Will he? We will see. 6 mutas, yes they are. There they are on the way. And he will be spending probably all of his minerals on those mutalisks, because he does have enough gas to support mutas right now. Oh, that probe was going to go drop a pylon, but did get scouted out by that Zergling, who was in great position there. And we do see the Morlings are going to come up and just pick off that pylon. If anything, hocash this game has been very good at canceling his pylons, and as soon as I got ready to say that, I was completely wrong. Could trap these lings and these sentries off guard. Are they going to be able to? No force fields are going down at all, and all these sentries are in danger. Going to try to surround themselves with force fields. Nice job there. But will they all go down? There is 1 sentry left. 2. Oh, never mind. They're stacked in there. 3 sentries left. We do see the changeling is going to go and become a zealot and get picked off right away. You can't lie to us, they said. Mutalisks are stacked up here. 15 strong, 1 more on the way. 16 strong, 1 more on the way. And as soon as that Mutalisk pops, I bet you anything we will see the push out here. And unfortunately, this army can't really do it. Checking out the army tab, we see 39 to 26 army supply, 70 to 46 worker supply. The favorite ahead in every way, also has an additional base. This Ling is going to get picked off, and that will give the favorite the idea that the Zerg is moving out. Does he want to attack this army with only 1 stalker in it? I think he should. All these zealots are going to die before they even make it across the field. The hocash has to realize that the time is now, and he has to win with an inferior army. There are plenty of spine crawlers up here at the 3rd expansion. The Favorite has been more than ready, and as soon as the Mutalisks get here, 1 spine crawler, 2 spine crawlers die. But here go the last of the sentries, and these spine crawlers alone, folks, could clean it up, and he does. Hocash should just get out of the game, bro. The Favorite up 132 to 61 supply. There are some stalkers back here in the main, but unfortunately, there are 18 mutas, and 7 more are about to pop. 4 did just pop, and all of these stalkers are going to die now. Here they are. Hocash GG's and leaves the game. Very nicely done there by the Favorite. This pylon thing did a lot of damage, I think, just in the sake of he pulled every single drone. Such an overextension. He dealt with it, albeit, but still, the overextension had 0 income at a point when his opponent was cranking along there. If Hocash would have capitalized, it shows that Hocash really didn't know what he was doing. He was just adding on a lot of gateways and getting a Twilight Council so that he could get upgrades. But it shows that Hocash really didn't know a whole lot of what he was doing after the game, like after the initial plan. I'm going to cannon rush him. And if it doesn't work, I'm just going to make a lot of gateways and hope he's really far behind. And he wasn't that far behind because of how long it took him to get this infrastructure up. Alright, that's that game. So, please, if you liked the video, subscribe, thumbs up. If you didn't like it, leave me some constructive criticism. I have a lot more viewers now because somebody posted my stuff on /r/Starcraft, which is really cool. But if you like it, please give it a thumbs up, let me know, and I'm going to be doing a lot more games today, so I will finally be getting back into the swing of things. Thank you so much for watching, and good luck, have fun.